If you're feeling lost, I want to let you in on a secret. I want to let you know that we're all lost. And anybody that tells you they know what they're doing, they're lying. Now, do some of us kind of have some direction? Yeah, but like, the thing about life that I've realized, because I spent my whole life feeling lost and feeling alone in being lost and thinking there was something wrong with me until I grew up and realized nobody has it figured out. Nobody knows what's going on. And the people that act like they have it figured out, the people that seem like they have it figured out, are the most lost ones, in fact. They're just encouraging you to settle by trying to influence you by looking like they have it figured out, but really deep down, even though on Instagram or what seems like real life, it seems like they're happy or whatever, but they're lost too and they're unhappy with what they're doing. Now, some people actually are happy, but even those people are trying to figure out what's going on. I'm somebody that people now look at as somebody that has stuff figured out. Like I have my career and I'm making money or whatever. But I'm still lost as can be. But what I've realized is lost isn't anything to be afraid of. One, because we're all lost, but two, but because it gives us endless opportunity to explore. Endless. The thing about being a human being that's so special, so dope, is the fact that we'll never know everything. We'll never know what's going on. We'll never understand the future. So we're constantly surprised. Like, think about like when you get a present from somebody. If you knew what the present was going to be for the past month, is it as exciting when you open the present? Like, think about, you know what I'm saying? That's life. We're constantly not knowing what the present is going to be. And we have to be able to, instead of being afraid of what's going to happen, think about the unlimited possibilities that could happen. Yes, could it go wrong, but could it also go right? Could it also weirdly be working in our favor? Could the things we're mad at life giving us, the cards we're dealt, actually propel us into a life better than we could have ever imagined? So when we're lost, instead of saying, dang it, I don't know where I'm going, instead realize, man, I don't know where I'm going. It could be dope. And I think that's what we have to live our lives with the perspective of, or else we're just going to continue fueling negativity in our life, not because it's negative, but because we're thinking it's negative, because we're living with fear instead of living with positivity, optimism. Even if things don't turn out right, at least just the thinking of things turning out right allows you to at least have this moment of feeling better. And what I've realized is, even if things don't turn out right, probably it's just life preparing you for something else in the future of your life. And so I want you to know, whatever you're feeling in terms of feeling lost, understand that feeling is preparing you for something you don't know about yet. I remember I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up for the longest time. Middle school, high school, college, I was constantly struggling with it. And I used to think something was wrong with me. I used to think, man, time's running out. Why is this happening to me? But now I travel the country helping students with the question of what do you want to be when you grow up, and I wouldn't have been able to relate to all of them as well. Whenever I go and speak, I wouldn't be booked to speak as much. I wouldn't be being paid as much if I didn't have that time in my life where I really didn't know. So now the students relate with me. So I needed to do, if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be able to have my career that I love so much. Everything has come from me just, embracing the negative and the positive, because it's all the same. And so I need you to see that we're mere humans here. We don't know what's going on. And that's cool. That is freaking cool. We don't know what's going on. So that means every day is a freaking surprise. It allows us to find the gratitude, because we don't even know the extent of how rare certain things are. We are born into this world as humans. How many souls didn't get the chance? You see what I mean? How many, we won the race in our mama's tummy or whatever. I don't know how the science works. But like, we are beyond lucky that we can't even fathom it. We don't know what's going on. Nobody does. And anybody that makes it seem like they do doesn't really know either. They're just capping. They're trying to make themselves feel better. And eventually they're going to crack. But the person that feels the best is the person that doesn't know, like that accepts they don't know anything. I feel great. But do I still have my lows? Yeah. But I feel great because I don't stress about things that I'm not supposed to understand. I do stress about the future, but I have the perspective that I can always lock in and be like, bro, there's no reason to stress about the future. Like, there's no reason to worry about whatever's happening tomorrow when you have today to enjoy. And what's crazy is just enjoying today and being present is actually what creates a better tomorrow. But you worrying about the person that cares about tomorrow the most gets the worst tomorrow, because they're not taking advantage of today that creates the tomorrow. That's a bar, man. So I need you to understand you're not alone in feeling lost, because every human being is lost. What you can do to find some peace in this world is understand that you're always going to be lost, and instead of fearing it, embrace it. There's unlimited possibilities for your world and your life. All you gotta do is just start living in the moment, enjoying it, doing what you love to do, being present, but not overthinking it, because why? You'll never have the answer. You'll never figure it out because you're a freaking human being. We're not that smart. We're smart. We're not that smart. Release all of that, man, and enjoy it. Enjoy being a little bitty human that has free will, and just keep living life. Like I'm telling you, life is pretty fun when you stop taking it so seriously and just start understanding you're going to be surprised every freaking day. So if you need more encouragement to keep living a life in the present moment, if you need more encouragement to chase after the life you want, if you need more encouragement to find what you love to do and learn how to do that, I have more videos on my channel. I drop a video every single day. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all on the next one. Peace.